Good morning, students. Today we will take up another short writing task. Short compositions, earlier notice and poster making have been shared with you all. I hope you have finished your assignment. Today's topic is advertisements. These three topics, namely notice writing, poster, and advertisements, we have done in class 11 as well. Therefore, I do not see any difficulty for any student to revise, recapitulate, and do these topics once again in your English notebooks. Now, whenever we want to sell something, we have to advertise that product or service. In earlier times, these advertisements, this promotion used to be by word of mouth. But slowly, this has become a huge industry, and when we want to promote our goods or services, today there are various formats and platforms where we can advertise the same. The two that are there in our CBSE curriculum are classified advertisements and display advertisements. Classified ads are the ones which are placed in newspapers or as pamphlets. You have seen these distributed inside of the newspaper sometimes as these thin little sheets, etc. So essentially, classified advertisements will be the ones which you find on the columns in the Sunday Times. If you open your Sunday Times paper, and when you will do this topic, I want every child to have that Sunday classified section if possible. Otherwise, you can Google it also and have a look at how these advertisements are placed in the Sunday section of the classifieds. The classified ad is the topic I want you to focus on today. The various types for our curriculum will be to let, that is when we have to give an apartment or an independent house for rent. For sale or purchase, that is we either want to sell or purchase a product. Now under this there are three further subdivisions. We could be selling property, flat or an independent house. We could be putting up for sale any vehicle, that is cars, bikes, etc. Or we could be asked to draft an advertisement for selling household goods. The second category, the third one is situation vacant. Situation vacant is a firm or a company which is advertising for a job vacancy in their office. Then there is situation wanted. Now between the two, there is a lot of confusion. I've seen last year as well. Wanted is in case you are an eligible person and you are seeking a job. Vacant is in case there is a job vacancy in a company, firm, school, organization, etc. And then the fifth category is miscellaneous. In miscellaneous, 4 years ago, they had asked about placement services. Sometimes you find about kennel services. I hope kennel services are understood. That is, when you have to place an advertisement that you're looking after dogs and you have kennel, etc. that you want to promote. Or sometimes lost and found. As this one also is very commonly asked. Right? Now, these categories you will note down in your notebooks, and then there are these major features. It's not coming very clear. I hope you will bear with me. I'll send the pictures also alongside this. I just wanted to connect with you all so everyone is on the same platform. Major features of classified advertisements. They are of course short, precise, with no formatting. Grammatical items can be excluded. There are three major areas to be included inside that box in which you will place your classified advertisement. The first zone is you are announcing plus basics. This means whether it is any type of ad, the first thing we have to do is we are announcing the product or service and we are giving out the basic details. The second sentence or category would be extras. We are giving some extra information about that basic announcement. And the last part would be of our advertisement would be complete contact details. These notes are there in your class 11 notebook also. I want you to refer to that as well as you go ahead. Moving on, the advertisements are placed in a box with a well-defined heading. Now students, this heading carries 1 mark, which we will put in block letters, and that carries 1 mark. Apart from that, there is no other space to be left in the content itself, and we must make sure that the contact details are complete with name, address and phone number. Now further what I will do is, I will be sending you the text and a link with which in which you will find the details of all these advertisements, followed by example questions as well as 1 or 2 practice assignment questions. I expect every child to finish this work by Monday. So today's task will be you understand the overview of classified ads, and we will focus on only one category, that is the first subpart, that is to let, for rent. Thank you.